One of the secrets to using AI is to bounce them off each other. For instance, I started here with this DDAmanda stock scanner that something I wanted to send to influencers, hoping they would review it. So I started out with this. Hi, I wrote DDAmanda stock scanner. Traders seem to really like her. I was hoping you could look at, review her. I can give you a free login, blah, blah. So we went back and forth with ChatGPT here, and she came up with different versions. Like here's one that many traders say gives them a real edge, and also we threw in the price here. It's normally 205 to let them know that, you know, this is something of value. So we kept going here, and so great feedback from users. We changed different words around, and finally came up with what's the last version? Came up with, here it is. We wrote DDAmanda stock scanner. Traders seem to really like her. I was hoping you could look at, review her. I can give you a free login. Okay, so that's that. So then what I did is I took this over to Claude and said, hey Claude, what do you think of this? So told him here, searched on X for people related to stocks, sending this to influencers, hoping they can review her and mention the followers' thoughts. So he says, yeah, it's clear and direct, blah, blah, and some suggestions he has. Add specificity. Instead of traders seem to really like her, consider including, 95% user satisfaction, or some other things. Anyway, so to possibly mention her. Okay, so here we go. Getting great reviews from traders is more specific and credible than traders seem to really like her. Okay, so there's a nice little improvement right there. Possibly mention to your followers is clear about what you're asking for. Now there's more on this later next. Alright, so it's still strong, blah blah, includes necessary. Here's another one that's an improvement. Traders are giving us excellent feedback. That's a nice line there. Okay, then we wrote, I asked it, is this better or worse? I made some changes. So now it's rewrote DDAmanda stock screen, and traders are giving her great reviews. I was hoping you could look at her and possibly mention her to your followers. We think it would offer them good value. And then I can give you a free login if you like. Membership price is $205 to establish the value. And then he tells, this is still Claude, it says, you know, shows we're thinking about the influencer's audience, not just asking for a favor, what makes this work well, blah, blah, blah. So last, I took that version, this version, and I fed that to Gemini. Okay. Where's Gemini? Here we go. So I fed that to Gemini. And then Gemini came up with a completely different take here. So he says your current message is a decent starting point, clear call to action. However, it could be significantly more effective with a few key adjustments. So he suggests, quickly state who you are. Instead of just saying hi, address them by their name. Now that's a good idea, right? So, hi influencer, we've been following your analysis, mention something about their channel to kind of introduce myself, or, let them know that I've been following their channel. And I was hoping you could look at her and possibly mention her. Sounds a bit passive. I thought our style might be a tool your followers would find valuable. But here's the thing. We think I would offer them good value is good, but it makes what kind of value? Define the value. But here's the thing that I found out was instead of I thought it might be a great fit for your audience. But here's item B. But okay, and this mentions something that I hadn't even thought of before. I'd love for you to take a look, no strings attached. I can provide you with a free full access login. If you find it valuable, a mention would be fantastic, but we're primarily interested in your expert feedback. Now, this is along the lines of walking up to a girl and saying, hey, you want to fuck? You don't want to do that, right? So, you know, you got to take it one step at a time. So in the new one that I'm going to put out, I'm just going to say, hey, you know, we developed this and traders are giving it great reviews, and we were hoping to get your feedback on it. And Gemini comes right out and says it here. Consider starting with a smaller ask. Influencers are protective of their reputation. Before asking for a mention, you can simply ask for their feedback. And this can open the door. And this is something that the other ones never even thought of, you know, the other AIs. So this is a big deal right here. And if he checks it out and looks at it and you know, is impressed with it, then we can keep going and then, you know, maybe ask him to share it with his followers, okay? So there you go. It's an evolution, bouncing one AI against another one and improving overall whatever you're going for here, all right? All right, guys, that's it on this. Thanks for watching, and onward and upward, baby.